Hi, my name is Shalla Aler. Welcome to our program, Culture Talk. I am co-hosting this program with Amir Abdulghani. Thank you for being here, Amir, today.
You're welcome, Shalla.
Today we have a great lineup. As we know, in 2015, the Canadian government had committed to bring in about 75,000 refugees in response to the Syrian crisis. Over the last year, Brooks has seen about 75 Syrian refugees make Brooks their home. Today, Amir will be chatting with some of the Syrians. Can you tell us a little bit about your chat with them?
Yes, sure. First, I will thank you for inviting me. Actually, I will chat with two Syrian refugees couples today who recently arrived to Brooks City. And it's about their experience in Brooks and how well they are adjusting so far.
Great. We look forward to that conversation.
Yeah, thank you.
We will also be finding out more about the local immigration partnership in Brooks and see what they are doing to better this community. Later on, we'll also be chatting with Heather Kazmir about the International Day for the Elimination of Racial Discrimination and the events planned by the city to commemorate this day. It seems like an exciting lineup, so stay tuned and we'll be right back.
Hi and welcome back. Today we have a couple who recently arrived to Brooks, a couple from 75 individuals in Brooks. So we are welcoming them and we say thank you for being with us today. I will translate to them so as they're still learning English and they will not be able to communicate us now with the English language. So I will start with Fadi with the first question. Fadi, what was your feeling when, or your reaction when they told you the first time you are going to Canada? شو كانت ردة فعلك وشعورك لما حكوا لك أول مرة إنه أنت حتيجي على كندا؟
والله إحساس حلو كتير 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 أكثر ما بتصور يعني. يعني إحساس حتى ما وصلت ما صدقت.
It's only a beautiful feelings I cannot describe, and it was like unbelievable until I arrived to Canada. Thank you. Lila, what do you think of Brooks community? How is it? What do you like in here? What you don't like? شو رأيك في بروكس؟ وشو اللي بتحبيه هون وشو اللي ما حبيتيه؟
بروكس منطقة كتير حلوة واللي حبيته فيه إنه منطقة صغيرة يعني مثلنا أول ما أجينا يعني بدنا هيك منطقة صغيرة حلوة كتير فيها أمان وبنرتاح الحمد لله مرتاحين هون.
It's a beautiful small city. We are feeling comfort and happy. It's safe. Is there anything you don't like in Brooks? How is it for your children or to raise a family? كيف هي لإنشاء عائلة أو تربية أطفال؟ كيف شعورك فيها؟
حلوة كتير يعني واحد بيقدر للأولاد هلا يعني أحسن من عاصمة تكون كتير كبيرة لأنه فيها أمان أكتر. أولادي كمان مرتاحين الحمد لله بيروحوا على الديكير ونحن كمان التعليم إلنا كتير حلو يعني مرتاحين.
كويس. So it's much better than a big city to raise a family. As well for the children, it's more safe, they feel more comfort, and as well they are happy with their children. نرجع لك بسؤال صغير. We will go back to you with a short question. احكي لنا شغلة واحدة بس حبيتها في بروكس أو ما حبيتها. It's the same question. What do you like? What do you don't like about Brooks community?
بالعكس أنا حبيت بروكس كتير كتير. بروكس ما بعرف هيك حس هاي بروكس إلنا هاي حسيت للشعب السوريين يعني لأنه في حدا إلك فاضي فهمت علي؟ لأنه الحمد لله كله بيضحكوا معك على المدرسة نضحك بالديكير عم يديروا بالهم على أولادنا أنا وزوجتي
مرتاحين هون
مرتاحين كتير.
They are feeling happy, they are feeling comfort. People are helpful, friendly to them, and that's what makes them feel safe. شكرا لكم. Thank you for coming. Thank you for sharing your information with us. And do you like to add anything? تحب تضيفوا شيء؟
بس بدي أضيف شغلة. إيه أنا أول ما جيت هون على كندا بالمطار بالقرقري عن هاي الشرطة البوليسية كتير عن هيك حضتني. ما في فرق بين الكندي والسوري. كتير يعني بسط يعني ما قال والله أنت لاجئ أو كندي، قال أنا واحد أنت اثنين نفس الشيء. هاي أكتر شيء شعور حلو.
The most thing he liked when he arrived at Calgary airport is one of the officers there, she told him 2 words he will never forget. Me and you are the same. There is no difference between us in Canada. أهلا وسهلا فيكم مرة ثانية وشكرا لكم. You are again welcome and welcome to Canada and thanks for coming. Thank you a lot. Welcome to Canada. We will be back to you soon. Stay with us, please.
Every year on March 21st, the world commemorates the United Nations declared International Day for Elimination of Racial Discrimination. This day is commemorated in the memory of 69 people who were killed by the police in South Africa and were protesting apartheid. Like other cities in the world, Brooks also commemorates this special day. To give us more details, today we have Heather Kazmir with us, who co-chairs the Brooks Community Committee, who will shed some light on the events that have taken place. Thank you for joining us, Heather.
Thank you for having me.
Can you please tell us a little bit about the events that were held on March 21st?
So every year on March 21st, we hold a unity walk in the city of Brooks. And this walk is an opportunity for the city to come together to show that we are united against racial discrimination in our community and anywhere in the world.
Okay, so how was the response to this event?
Every year we're finding the event is growing. We're hoping to be over 100 people by next year, but so far each year it's continually getting bigger and bigger.
Oh, that's great to hear. I heard something about a social media initiative as well. Can you shed some light on that?
Well, social media is a big thing in the world now, so we really try to do something on there so we can really reach people with the fact we really believe in stopping racial discrimination. So each year we've done something, we try to do something a little bit different to showcase what we're doing. We have done a campaign where we went around with a frame and had people hold up a frame that said eliminating discrimination means, and then had them respond with what that means to them. We did a video campaign one year, Do You See What I See? And it was a chance for people to listen to other people in the community and hear what music they like, what things they like to read, and see what kind of judgments we make about people by their looks or by the jobs they do, that kind of thing. And this year we did our banner campaign where we did Many Faces of Brooks, Our Youth, Our Future, and got as many young people's photos as we could and made a banner with all the different multicultural children we have in our community.
That sounds great. That's creating a lot of awareness amongst your youth, I think, which is very important. I think I heard something about school presentations, so you got this kids really involved in this, commemorating this day. Can you give us some information about that as well?
Every year we go to the grade 5 classes in the city of Brooks and we do a presentation for them. We have 2 activities that we do each year, and the first one is picking 2 children out of the classroom. And we basically talk about them. And first we talk about things that are different between the 2 children. As we discuss their differences, we have them move away from each other. And then we talk about things that are similar between the 2 of them. And as they discuss their similarities, they move towards each other. And the purpose of this is to show that when we talk about differences, we're generally talking about things on the outside. So we're talking about skin color, hair color, clothing, those kind of things. But when we talk about things that are similar, we're talking about things that they don't know unless they've gotten to know the person, so that they both like math, or that they're both in hockey, or that they both are very kind. So more things that are inside of us as opposed to the outside.
So we talked about how it makes a difference in the community. Can you talk about how it makes a difference for you personally?
Personally, I actually have brought my children up in the community, the city of Brooks, And I really see compassion and an understanding in my children for people who not just are different culturally, but just different in any way, whether it's a physical disability or anything in that way. I've really seen that my children are very accepting of people. And I really do think that that's a part of working towards unity in our community, is making our children and my children knowledgeable that there are people who have differences, but there's no reason that we can't accept them for who they are.
So this event has many organizations that participate to make this event great. Can you tell us a little bit about the organizations involved?
Well, certainly. We have a committee that is made up of BCIS, the Francophone Association, the Brooks Campus Medicine Hat College, SPEC Association, as well as the City of Brooks. As well, we have a number of businesses from within the community that contribute towards this event, and we definitely appreciate them, because without them, this event would not be the success it is. And we also have had the Canadian Commission to UNESCO contact us, and they have been supporting our events and advertising them on their Facebook page and promoting them for us as well. So we really, really appreciate them for that as well.
That's really good to hear. So it seems like you've had a very good response to this, to these events that you guys coordinated. Why do you think that people like to get involved in activities such as this?
I think that one of the things that the people in the community really want to achieve is a sense of unity. I think we see so many divided communities and places around the world that we really want Brooks to work together as a united community. I had somebody new to the community who was also in media say to me, you know, this is the most interesting community I've ever seen. I've never seen people work together like Brooks does, and I think it's events like this that bring the community together.
Perfect. So do you think these events are making a difference in the community?
I really do. I really think that when you see people who agree with the same things that you do, it's easier to stand up together to see that you aren't just the only person who believes we should be united and that we should all be working together.
Perfect. Well, thank you for joining us today, Heather, and we'll be right back.
Hi, we are back. Thank you for staying with us. We are now with another couple from Syria, and they are refugees in Brooks. Welcome to Canada. أهلا وسهلا فيكم في Canada. Ahmed, I will ask you the first question. How did you feel when they told you the first time you are going or you are flying to Canada? كيف كانت ردة فعلك، شعورك لما حكوا لك أول مرة أنت جاي على كندا؟
أنا جدا انبسطت. يعني بعد مرور شهرين أو ثلاث أنا بكندا لسه إنه فرحة الاتصال ما راحت، يعني إنه لما خبرونا أحيانا لما أتخيل إنه لساتي في تركيا يعني، وجيت أنا على كندا إنه 3 شهور لسه ما كافية إنه تروح الفرحة إنه لسه إنه.
So I was very happy. Even my happiness did not stop even after I arrived to 2-3 months.
Yeah.
The happiness stayed with me all that time. Okay. Amina, now it's your turn, and your question is, how do you see, like, what is your impression in Brooks? Like, are you happy? Is there anything you don't like in this community? أمينة، شو انطباعك عن بروكس؟ هل في إشي حبيتيه، إشي ما حبيتيه هون؟ شو رأيك فيها كمدينة صغيرة؟
حبينا بروكس إنه مدينة صغيرة وهادية، إنه آمنة على الأطفال وما فيها إنه هالزحمة كتير، إنه مشان أطفالنا ومشان إنه عائلة نحن عائلة جديدة جايين عليها، إنه حلوة إنه قلنا بتكون مناسبة لنا. والمجتمع اللي فيها كتير يعني إنه كويس، وكأسرة يعني واحدة حسيناها.
شكرا. So we are very happy we came in a small city like Brooks. Actually, it's a safe place, more comfy place, no traffic jam, and for our kids we feel it like more safe. The community is helpful, friendly, and we feel like we are one family. So back to you, Ahmed, with another question, please. how did you see the services, like let's say the settlement or resettlement services, which was providing to you or still provided to you? شو رأيك بالخدمات اللي قدمت لك، خدمات التوطين واللي بعدها عم تتقدم لك؟
كثير ممتازة، يعني تقدم لنا أكثر ما كنا نتخيله. يعني في أمور ما كنا نتوقعها، يعني حتى في بلدنا أنه تقدم لنا، قدمت لنا هي الحكومة الكندية. يعني كثير خدمات رائعة، كثير خدمات جيدة لنا ولعائلتنا، خدمات ما كنا يعني نعرفها أنه هي موجودة هيك خدمات.
شكرا يا أحمد. Actually, we got services we will never expected, even in our back home country. We did not get all these services, so we got perfect services in Brox. So شو بتوجهي نصيحة sorry what advice you give to other Syrian in Canada? What do you like to tell them in words, please? شو بتحبي تحكي للسوريين اللي بكندا بكلمات محددة؟
السوريين اللي بكندا
شو بتحبي توجهي لهم رسالة؟
كنصيحة يعني بقول لهم انه يحاولوا انه يتعلموا اللغة، ولانه يعني كتير كويسة هون اللغة، وانه بيحاولوا انه يفيدوا كندا، انه هي فادتنا انه جينا على هالدولة هاي.
Learn your English language as fast as you can.
انه يقدموا لكندا كما هي قدمت لنا.
Love Canada and give Canada the same way Canada gave you. شكرا. Thank you and welcome. Welcome to Canada. Welcome to Brox, the community, the beautiful community. أهلا وسهلا فيكم مرة ثانية في بروكس، في مدينة بروكس وبكندا. شكرا لكم، شكرا لجيتكم.
I would like to thank Canada people and the government of.
Okay. Go ahead. You are okay. You are doing good. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, BCIS. Thank you, Office BCIS. For every help me.
You are welcome. Welcome to Brox.
نشكر المكتب BCIS جميع ما قصروا معنا، كانوا لنا أهل وعون في يعني بدايتنا هنا في كندا.
Thank you for everybody. Thank you BCIS. Thank you Canada. Thank you Government of Canada. We will back to you. Stay with us, please. Thank you.
Local Immigration Partnership is an initiative funded by Immigration Refugee Citizenship Canada. It is an initiative to assist communities in building capacities to assist newcomers in their city, which started in 2015 in Brox. On this show, we have Cindy Slenders joining us today. She is one of the executive members of the Local Immigration Partnership Initiative. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you, Shalla.
We would like to know more about this initiative. Can you give us kind of a background about this initiative that started in Brox in 2015?
Many years ago, there was an influx of newcomers into Brox, and the services, community services, needed to sit together and to collaborate. So informally, we were discussing ways that we could provide services, avoid duplication for our newcomers into our community. In about 2010, the discussions became very serious, and then through awareness, we became aware of the Local Immigration Partnership initiatives. We applied for the partnership, and in 2015, we were granted and we started up and running.
Great. So what are you hoping for it to achieve in Brox?
We're really looking for the collaboration between service agencies, making sure that there's no duplication of services, making sure that there are no gaps in services either, and really providing the kind of services that our newcomers to our community are in need of.
And do you feel it's an important initiative for Brox? I mean, especially with the newcomers in the community?
It absolutely is. With the current statistics, we're looking at about 17 to 20% of our population being a newcomer within our community. So the need is definitely there, and making sure that the services that are essential for our newcomers, making sure that we are a warm, welcoming community, making sure that we are collaborative in their approach, and making sure that nobody is left behind, all very important aspects of the work that we do.
Okay, so can you give us information of what the next step for this initiative is? What are some of the projects planned in the future for Brooks?
For sure. We've just completed research study, and it's taken a look at the various research that was done in our community and provincially. And from that, we are going to do a needs assessment, and then from that needs assessment, then we'll be able to get into really detailed plans about what services, what further services are needed within the community.
Okay. Is this an initiative that is nationwide?
This initiative is nationwide, and Brooks was the 4th initiative signed up in Alberta. One of the things that we're very proud of is our local immigrant advisory group. And this is where the newcomers that are making use of the services within the community actually have a voice to tell us, to guide us, to advocate on their own behalf for the services that they need within our community.
Well, thank you. It seems like a great initiative, and I think a very supporting one for the newcomers in the community and for everyone else that lives in the community. Is there anything else you would like to share at the end about any of the projects that we've already talked about, but anything else that you would like to share in?
Well, we'd really like to make sure that people understand that it's about a warm and welcoming community. So, for example, in January, we had our welcoming event, and it was attended by about 100 people or so. It was a lot of fun. We've got a lot of positive feedback, and we'd like the community to feel that they don't necessarily have to be a newcomer in order to attend these. Just make sure that it's always the outreach to our newcomers to make them feel very warm and very welcome within the community.
Thank you. That's great information. I wish a lot of luck with this initiative.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us and watching our program. We will have many shows in the future on a range of topics that cover multiculturalism in Southern Alberta. Please keep a lookout for us, and thank you for co-hosting today, Amir.
Thank you, Shalla. I enjoyed it really.
Please know that volunteers are always needed with organizations that culturally better our community. Contact us by email, and thank you for watching.
Thank you. شكرا. إلى اللقاء.